You are now about to witness.
Knicks Real Talk just entered the chat. We ain't Google apps like Google Maps. We don't use our YouTube frugal with stats as usual facts. It's your man, the brand is hands-on, going hard like calluses. Who style this? Aiming at your mental with the game analysis. On a pregame show, read the script, you know we get it like crypto. In the rip though, I side really cryptic, we locked them from the get-go. On this Knicks show, it's the co-pilots in the cloud like Microsoft. We hot like salt, the KRT strip club leading up to tip-off. We flew like confident, put your Nick content in beast mode like my charm. We a cheat code, we roll the ball too far for you to reach on. We get our teach on the show that's fire. Price Knicks going to the wire. Hit the entire game, somewhere in front of me, the numbers be. They don't lie, Korea popped up from the third eye, you heard why. It's the #1 pregame show that's hitting like Soto. But picture the photo of your broke and link that moto. It's the OGs, we outside riding in the orange blue sky. In Metropolitan, we connect in the vets go wallowing. And the matters off the massive without shaking asses. The team streaming on major platforms of passion. Fans asking who the creed that's in the building killing this Nick kid assassin.
You are now about to witness.
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
Hey! You are now about to witness.
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
Hey! You are now about to witness.
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
Hey!
He's on fire!
Hey!
He's on fire!
Hey!
Yo, salute everybody. Salute, salute, salute. Good afternoon, good morning. What is good? Knicks Real Talk, the pregame show. We in the building, man, about to get it popping for the next hour. Knicks, San Antonio Spurs at MSG on a Sunday matinee, man. It's about to go down in MSG in about another hour. Another rematch of the NBA Cup championship game, Knicks and San Antonio Spurs. So we're going to get into all that, break all this content down for the next hour. I'm in the building for y'all. Going to have to hear me for a while. Shop Howard's out there handling this business out there today. He'll probably pop in a little later on in the show, whatever. But I'm in here. Y'all are here. The chat is in here. Let's get this thing going. I'm excited about this game coming off the astounding victory we had against the Milwaukee Bucks, ladies and gentlemen, 127-98. And we need to go in here and get the second best team in the West, San Antonio Spurs, to try to get another victory, man, at home today. This should be a fun game. Should be an exciting game. It's definitely going to be a lot of good competition in that game, so I'm looking forward to it. So let me shout out my people in the chat. What's good, my man JR? What's good, Jermaine Royce, my brother? Good to see you. For real, for real. Salute to you, Queen Darlene. What's good, sister? Good to see you. My man Travel Vibes, man. Peace and blessings as well to you as well. Dave Smith. Dave, what's poppin', my man? Salute to my man Dave Smith. Johnny Davis, what's good? Salute to everybody, man. Thank y'all for coming in, hanging out with me for an hour. Y'all ain't going to hear a lot of Divine today, but understandable. Like I said, my man Shop Powell out there had to handle his business today, man, so I'm going to fill in admirably as I can to get this thing popping and keep it on the forefront of what's going on. But it's a big game today, ladies and gentlemen. The weather look like it's nice up and down the East Coast. Wherever you at, I hope the weather is well, despite with everything going on in the world. But I'm glad we ain't here in this world getting it popping. Fabian, what's good, my man? Good to see you. Yeah, man, this is a big one, man. Last time we played these guys, ladies and gentlemen, that was December 31st, something like that. Champagne, 11 3-point shots. They beat us 134-132. So now we get to try to take the 2-1 command and lead in the series for the year. I think it might be our last time playing them this year, 3 games. Normally on a team in the Midwest. So like I said, we beat them in the Emirates Cup. They beat us in December, last December by 2 points. And now we get a chance to go back in here and guard, and coming off a beautiful game against the Milwaukee Bucks, ladies and gentlemen. That's a Knicks basketball that I've been looking for the last couple of months. That was like that November, December basketball. And they so we had played a good game against some guys in Milwaukee the other night. A lot of our guys came to play on all hands on deck, and one of the main guys I want to talk about today in my player profile segment, the Warriors. So we're going to break him down, man, and talk about the Warriors earlier later on in the show. But yeah, this team is hot, man. These team is hot. They're in 11 games in a row. I think Dave Smith just put it out there, which I was about to speak on it myself. These cats haven't lost a game in February, undefeated. And they right there 1 game behind Oklahoma City Thunder, so they're really looking to go out there and establish themselves. But tonight, it looked like I really thought that we turned the page the other day. Not saying that we won the game, but I thought we turned the page in a lot of ways the other day in that Milwaukee game, even though Milwaukee's defense was ranked where they were as far as 22nd in the league. But on that given night, I think the New York Knicks handled themselves real well in that game, man. In all aspects of the game, Well, then our defense then climbed in the top 10 for now, right now, ladies and gentlemen. But we had one of the best defenses in the league for the last month or so. So our offense finally came back around to where it was at the beginning of the year. And then on top of that, our defense has been playing pretty well. Ananobi, Cat, and all these guys been having good games the other day. And they just was doing it, man. Brunson, 22 points in the first quarter, you name it, they was doing it. Then in the second half, they established themselves, man. But that was a good win for the Knicks, man. I was heavily happy about that, especially from a fan standpoint. I thought that was the best game they played in a while. And not because they just won the game, but the way they won it, how they won it, the things they was doing, and the way they was doing it. That was really, to me, could be that turning point game that carries us through the hopefully the rest of the season, which we already getting down into about 20 games left or so, 20-something games. So, we get ready to gear up for the playoffs pretty soon, and we sitting in the third seed. Apologize for that. A game behind Boston, and so we kind of made a little move against Cleveland because they lost the other night. So we got like a 2.5 game lead on them. I think the next team is 4 and 4.5. So we just got to keep pushing the pedal, man. But I was excited about it, man. That win, man. But I'm looking forward to this one today. And Brian Acosta, as always, thank you for the super chat, my man. For real. My 2 cents was good, my man. Good to see you, my brother. Salute. But yeah, man, it was a good game. But tonight gonna be a tough one. Today, excuse me. We so used to playing at night and everything, but today's gonna be a tough game. But I think the Knicks at home, I'm feeling confident about this game at them being at home after going off 2-1 on that road trip, and was able to come back over 500 on the road. So that was good. You know what I mean? We came back, we over 500. And now we just got to put the pedal to the metal, man, and try to start rounding in the playoff form, put out in the playoff shape, get ready for that second part of the season, which is the playoffs, and look to go in there and establish ourselves, man. So it's going to be fun, man. I'm really looking forward to this thing for sure. And I hope we can go out there today and and just go out there and battle these cats. Because like I said, the last time they played us, ladies and gentlemen, in San Antonio, my man Champagne act like he was just, oh my God, 11 threes. He had 36, Wemby 34, Spikes, Fox had 26. They were doing it, man, but it's a big game, though, so we got to go out there and establish ourselves today, and I'm looking forward to it. Because we like I said, we still a game with something behind Boston. I do believe we can catch Boston before it's all said and done. They're going to be playing pretty well, but they got some pretty tough games coming up too. So, my ultimate goal, ladies and gentlemen, for the New York Knicks to win the division, because we haven't did it since 2013. So I'm really hoping that we can find a way to do that. If Detroit Pistons, they're going to run it again and win the Eastern Conference, let me just say. So that's fine. They had a good year. They deserve it. They had a good year, man. So, but we not having a bad year. But we had a kind of peak and valley season. But I think we have more peaks than valleys. But we have hit the valley. We had a peak with 9 wins in a row. Then we had a valley with 5 losses in a row. Whatever the case may be, it's the regular season. But for the most part, we stayed relevant in that 2 and 3 spot. And 4 a couple of days ago, maybe for a game until we stayed down in 4. But now we climb back up to the other spot, man. So I'm just looking forward to game day today. I think it's going to be fun, man. I hope everybody else going to enjoy it as well. And I hope everybody else is enjoying that good weather out there, man. You're right, Turf, though. We did have some hiccups, man. We did, man. But I believe this team is solid, though, man. Despite everything we went through, whether it's injuries or new coach or new system or whatever the case may be, we still find we had enough that to go to show you how talented our team is, because despite everything we went through with the peaks and valleys, the ups and downs, we still right there. New coaching, players injured for a certain amount of time, all that. You could put all the variables in there, but we still right there where we need to be. And obviously, we would love to win the Eastern Conference, but I don't know if that's going to happen. But we still hopefully we can have home court advantage in the playoffs in a round or 2, and that keeps us 4 games in the MSG when it's a 7-game series. So I'm definitely looking forward to it, man. It's going to be a fun one today, man. Hope everybody else geared up for it, ready to get in here and get it popping on this beautiful Sunday, because I am, man. I'm looking forward to this one, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be one that I really, really want to see New York Knicks go out there and let these cats know that, because it was crazy. We got these cats, and then games later, matter of fact, it was crazy. After we played these guys, we go to Toronto, and on third Wednesday, we got the Thunder, the 2 top teams in the West. We played them this week. The top 3, actually, because the Nuggets is there, and we just played Houston. So in the next 4 or 5 games, we got the top teams in the West coming in the building. And we got to go to a couple of them, but some of them coming to us. So this is a brutal schedule. It's part of our schedule, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to make sure we go in there and win every game we can. It's going to be tough. I can't say it enough. It's going to be tough out there. But I think we built for this, though. I really believe we built for this thing, man. Let's go get it popping. And salute to my man, Jez Real, sports fan. What's good, Jez Real? Appreciate you, my man. Appreciate the coming in and building with us, man. But yeah, I'm looking forward, man. It's game day, man. Y'all know how I go. I'm yancy about it. I'm giddy about it. Ain't nothing like a New York Knicks game against a talented team on a beautiful weekend Sunday like today. Like I said, man, and we just hope and praying everybody out there in the world be safe, man, because everything's going on kind of crazy out there right now. But we can be in here and have a little bit of harmony, a little bit of fun, a little bit of love up in the building while the world going crazy. That's all right. That's why we got to do what we got to do to take our mind off all the craziness. But let's go out there and get a pop in the day. I'm really looking forward to this game. Like the matchups are gonna be crazy. I put that in there. I got some great matchups in there, man. It's gonna be interesting to see how it all pans out. But this team is legit, though. That San Antonio team is legit, ladies and gentlemen. Wemby is a phenom. They got up and coming player. Fox been doing what he's been doing in the league for a while. Obviously, Stephen Castle's second year, he's emerging. They got some good talent on the bench. Got some good veterans. Luke Cornett. You got Harper the third in there, whatever. These cats got some good talent there. So we can't take them for granted tonight, man. We got to go in there and bring our A game. But I like our squad, though, and I like the way we played the other night. So I'm hoping that all that translates to a good W today, man, and just keep us in pace to try to catch Boston. And I'm really high about that. Billy Goat, what's good? Billy, good to see you, man. Billy Goat, what's popping? Billy. Radu, my man, what's good? What's good, Radu? Good to see you as well. I'll salute everybody in the building, man. But listen, man, let's go get it tonight, man. Ron Mills, what's the deal? Ron's Mill in the building. Ron, what's good, my man? But let's go get it today, man. Like I said, we got a tough schedule coming up, so I really want to try to get this one out of the way because the next couple of games is back-to-backs. We got to fly to Toronto. Then right after that, we come right back to the Garden for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And I'm quite sure SGA and all them are going to be in the building, so it's going to be fun to be able to watch that game as well. But this schedule is tough, and I'm ready to get into it, man. So let's hope that these guys can go out there and really get it popping and all that good stuff, man. But just on a quick note, the game tonight, ladies and gentlemen, look at the bottom of the screen. It's going to be on ESPN and Sling TV streaming on TV to be on ABC. So it's a nationally televised game. If you look at the bottom of the ticker, you'll see that's where it's going to be happening today, man. That's supposed to be 1 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for that. You correct my interruption, right? My mistake right there. That is literally a 1 o'clock game. So I apologize for that. But other than that, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm in here with you guys, man. I'm excited to be here. And let's go ahead and do it, man. Go get this victory, man, so we can move on to the next. I'm looking forward to a lot of things today, man. I'm looking forward to see how the Knicks come out tonight against a team that got a little bit of size down there. They're not a great three-point shooting team, but they get them up. 2-point area is pretty good. They got some speed. They got some size. I think everything that we got too. They got big Wembanyama. We got Big Cat. You know what I mean? They got Fox. We got Jalen Brunson. You know what I mean? They got Stephon Castle, whatever. We got Anunoby and Mikal Bridges. So, I think our team overall is a talented team. Now, our bench is just as good as theirs. Alvarado, the merger of Alvarado, Diawara, Shaman's been playing lights out, who I don't think get enough credit right now around this time of the year. But Shaman plays some damn good basketball for the New York Knicks, ladies and gentlemen, on both sides of the ball. And now with the mergers of Diawara, who I'm going to talk about later on in the show, and then we go through everything, man, I'm excited about what can happen today. Hopefully we bring our A game and we be on point tonight. Carter Gina, what's good, Carter Gina? Good to see you, my man. Hopefully we be on our A game tonight. We can establish ourselves and win this thing. I would love to win this game tonight, man. Then get ready for the two big games coming up, going to Toronto, and obviously we got, like I said, the Thunder. But other than that, man, just another game on the doctor. No big deal. Just another one on the doctor, man. So let's hope that we can go out there and get it. But other than that, man, I'm in here. Like I said, y'all got to hear me for a while because until I open up the panel, and like I said, my brother's out there handling the business. So other than that, man, it's just another game on the doctor. But ladies and gentlemen, real quick, these guys, the last time we played them, I really love to talk about the last time we played these guys. We was 132 to 134. It literally wasn't no defense in that game. It seemed like we scored 132, they scored 134. And they was knocking down shots all over the place. I mean, Champagny was a runaway train. You couldn't stop him. Wembanyama's doing what he do, and he's going to do that regardless of who he playing. But I think tonight going to be a different story. And I don't think that game will even be close to that score. But I do think that our team going to ramp up their offense like they did against Milwaukee. And I don't think this team defense is nothing like Milwaukee's defense. I think it's much better than Milwaukee's defense. But I think we're gonna get it going for out there today, man. Because I think these cats had found themselves the last game, maybe with the 2 days off. They had to do some soul searching after that loss we took prior to that game. Maybe they sat down at that Cleveland game. They sat down. They probably had to sit there and reevaluate the way they was playing, what they was doing. But Mike Brown said he was confident in his team that they still can win it all. So if he's confident, you got to feel good. If your coach still believes you can win it all, I'm quite sure he would say it if he didn't believe it. But if he feels the Knicks can win it all, I still think this team got a deep team with Alvarado coming in, Shohan coming in. I think the Warriors almost like a new player. You know what I mean? Because he's a rookie guy who finally getting to get some burn with the New York Knicks. And I hope the New York Knicks keep that man in the rotation. Because he's gonna be my player profile guy I want to talk about today. Because I just think the Warriors having a really good season for the Knicks later on as he get the minutes and he's producing. I like everything that he bringing to the table for us. So we're gonna really break all that down, man, in a few minutes. But let me go ahead and get through the injury report and everything. Get all that out the way, man. Don't go nowhere, man. Stay in here with the brother. Because everybody else getting here, you can hear some more voices. But other than that, man, hit that button for your man. I'm in here. The chat in here. Knicks. They on MSG. They in New York City against the San Antonio Spurs, 43-16 against the 38-22. And let's get it popping, man. But here, let's go over the matchups and everything like that. And we get back at it, man. For real, for real. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, man. If you look right there on the screen, right quick, you see the numbers so far, team stats wise. That was we talk about the ones I had up there as well. Them guys is 43-16, man. They second in the West. We 38-22, third in the East. They 21-10 on the road. That's how good they are on the road. But we also pretty good at home, 22-8 on the road. You look at the offense, the defense rating numbers, ladies and gentlemen. They rank 7th in offense. We rank 3rd in offense. They rank 3rd in defense. We rank 9th in defense. Overall, they net rating of 4.5. That's how they second in. Like I said, we right there. We are in that top 5 teams in the whole NBA. So despite the piece of value that our team have been going through this year, we the fifth best team net rating wise anyway. And in association. But look at that defense, ladies and gentlemen. New York Knicks have climbed into the top 10 net rating wise. That's a good thing. Like I said, if you're gonna do this on any given night where your offense is 3rd. And your defense is 9th. If you just play those statistics right there, you got a chance to win a lot of games, man. And so far we 16 games over 500 because we've been picking up our defense, and obviously our offense been where it's been all year long. We had a couple of good games that we kind of slacked off offensively, but it looked like we found that groove the other night in Milwaukee. So that's just a good. You look at the numbers, man. That just tell you how tight this game's going to be. And I'm really looking forward to it all, man. This is going to be a good one, man. I think it's going to be a barn burn in Madison Square Garden today. Let's hope that we can prevail and go on and get a victory, man, because I think it's going to be a fun one to watch. It should be real exciting, man. And I'm just looking forward to it, man, for real, for real. But if you look at the numbers that I had up there, we pretty much statistically even in a lot of categories. We 2 percentage points better than them from the 3-point area. So if we can find a way to don't let them come in MSG and shoot a bunch of threes, and we just do our average. That helps us down there. But also, they big thing is down in the middle with Wembyamba. They're not a big team, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think Champagne's a big guy. I don't think for us height wise, let me say that they're not a real tall team. So I don't think it should be an issue if us going down there in the paint. And I would like to see us kind of take the Wembyamba situation If him and Big Cat gonna go at it, let Big Cat take that boy out there to the 3-point line, get up out of that paint area, get him out there as much as they can, and work play from downhill. And I think that helps us out with the driving lane. Because like I said, other than Champagne is they power forward. You got Fox, Stephen Castle. So they not and Devin Vessel. So they're not really a big team. But they're aggressive team, though. They play pretty aggressive down there. And I think their coach Anderson got them playing real well down there. So we definitely got to make sure that we take advantage of all the opportunities we can. And I think one big opportunity for me, like I said, is just get down there and let Cat stretch that floor a little bit, make Wembanyama have to chase him down the hill. And by then, you can do all the spraying and all the kicking and all the spraying and all that stuff. And hopefully the lanes be open up. When Big Cat get down there, I know Wembanyama tall, but you're a big dude. So hopefully Big Cat get the bully ball game on tonight and to put the body on him, make him go down there and make Wembanyama have to earn them block shots, lean into him, hit him with some body shots, everything, with that big shoulders Cat got. I think Cat can play a pivotal role in the way this whole game would go today. I think Big Cat, what he could do with Wembanyama by putting the physicality on him. I think that's the word I want to say. I'm looking for is get real physical with Wembanyama today and make him have to earn that. And I think if we do that, I think Cat can change the whole game for today. So I'm really looking forward to this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's going to be a fun one, and I think the Knicks are going to go out there and get it popping for sure. Bully ball, straight bully ball. And you're right, Cargina. Attack, don't settle for threes, man. Straight bully ball. Just bully ball them like that, and I think we'd be okay because I think that's going to be the formula. This is not a big team. They're a good team. They defense is legit, but they're not a big team. So I think we got to definitely, hopefully Anunoby them could play over the top. Hopefully McHale and them can get in there. Brunson get in the lane. If we get Wembanyama out of there every now and then with Cat stretching the floor and the pick and roll and everything. Just go out there and play a game. And then like that Brunson was on it the other night. Cat, all of them was on it. The whole Knicks team was on it. But that, like I said earlier, that made me think of how we were playing in November and December. We got back to Knicks basketball, and I think that was huge. Hopefully we're gonna really need all that tonight. Charlie King, Charlie, what's good, my man? Salute to you as well. Appreciate you coming in. Patrick, what's good, my man? Patrick, appreciate you coming in as well. Salute to everybody in the building, man, for real. But other than that, man, I'm looking for the matches I had on the screen. You notice I had I think De'Aaron Fox, you got to throw, because of his speed, I think you got to throw Mikal Bridges on De'Aaron Fox today and maybe let Jalen Brunson guard Devin Vessel, even though Devin Vessel is a small forward, a shooting guard. But I think he's more of a jump shooter. So I think that takes the pressure off Jalen Brunson. If you let him guard Vessel, put my man Mikal on, on De'Aaron Fox, and I had Anunoby guard him either Champagne, or you let him guard Stephen Castle. Pardon me for the stumble there. So I think Josh Hart pick up either one of them too. But the big matchup, ladies and gentlemen, Big Cat, and Wembanyama. So I think it's going to be fun to watch that matchup as well, man. Two of the top centers in the game going at it today. And we got to make sure we establish everything in our bench, everybody, because I think we're gonna need all hands on deck there. But we got a deep team, so we got a deep team. And I think we're going to be ready to play against another deep team. That's why they are what we are. That's why they second in the West, and that's why we third in the East, because they're two very good teams, and they both know how to win basketball games. And I think our team, like I said earlier, through all the peaks and valleys that we went through, I think we did a good job of treading water this year with the new coach, with the injuries. And we still was able to tread water. That tells you how good our team is. Once they click it on all cylinders, they're going to be a dangerous team. They're a good team, but I think once the Knicks really hit that stride, they're going to be really good. Like we won 9 in a row this year. We beat some quality teams this year, man. It's not even too many teams we didn't beat. But now we got the team that, that's in the higher echelon, which we beat this team already. We got to play OKC on Wednesday or Thursday. One of them, I think it's Thursday. So we beat guys like the Lakers and everybody. We beat some good teams out there, ladies and gentlemen. It's not too many teams. We beat the Rockets, we beat Denver Nuggets. We beat every top team in the West. We probably beat already. And they beat us as well. But I think we should be fair well against these guys. Celso, what's good, my man? Celso, what's popping? What's good? Good to see you, my man. My brother Shot Powers in the chat. I threw the link I know the brother out there handling them BI as always. So I'm see the brother want to get in if he can. He get in here, say a few words, man, and show his presence like he always do. I love my brother so much, man, because you know what? He always out there grinding, but he make sure he come in here to get on his part-time gig and step in with the family and do what we do. Shout out, my brother. Salute to you as well. Real talk. But But let's go get it today, man. I want this one in a lot of ways. Just like I said, it's another game on the doctrine. But these guys, like I said, man, they've been hot, bro. I can't even front. They haven't lost a game so long. They don't even know where to lose a game, but they're going to lose one today, though. They're going to lose one today. I got the Knicks need to go in there and do what they do and handle their business, right? Like you say, you look at them guys, the ladies, they last 5 games, Brooklyn, Toronto, Detroit they beat, Kings they beat, and the Suns they beat. For us, ladies and gentlemen, we just beat Milwaukee 29 point shellacking that night. Good game for them. We lost to the Cavaliers. We beat the Bulls. We beat the Rockets, and we lost to the Detroit Pistons. But with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I said I can't be they in a black drip tonight. We in our white drip tonight. Same starting lineup that I had on my report. Same starting lineup on my report as well. Them 2 guys, Jones, Garcia, out with an ankle, and Harrison Ingram disclosed for what reason I don't know. Obviously, no Deuce and Bride is out for us. Probably won't be back until the playoffs. So get well, Deuce and Bride. Hope to see you before the playoffs get here and all that good stuff, man. But listen, let me bring my partner in the building, man. He happened to jump in the building with us and give us a few minutes of his time. Shy Powell, what's good, my man?
Peace, Divine. What's going on?
What's up, good, Brody? Good to see you. Appreciate you coming in. What's good with you?
Same old man, I'm big man. I work at the grind. Just trying to figure it out, man. They've got a big game today, man. So they got to step up and do what they need to do to get this victory.
Yeah, real cut, man. I'm looking forward to it, man. Like I said, it's about to go down pretty soon, and I think they'd be all right. Shaw Powell, big game. I like what they did the previous game against the Milwaukee Bucks. They looked like the team. Like I was saying earlier in the show, they looked like the team that was playing in November and December. Offense was clicking. Defense that moved into the top 10. They 9th right now, net rating wise. So it's a lot of good things going on. And we still trying to find our way, but I think they find their way, Shaw Powell. So hopefully today they get to go out there and establish themselves even more. Yeah, my bad. Like I was telling Shaw Powell, I think we find our way, man. Hopefully we can establish ourselves and get it popping. William Collar, William, what's good, my man? Good to see you. Salute, my man, William. Latoria B, what's good, Latoria? Good to see you as well. And everybody else in the chat, salute everybody, man. I'm in the building, man. Shaw Powell just popped in right quick. Shaw Powell, you there? But yeah, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, real quick, man. I just want to give you my player profile situation that I came about today, and I really want to talk about that. Because I think this guy's going to have a major impact moving forward. Maybe, hopefully, he can establish it. And Mike Brown keep him in there in the playoffs. But ladies and gentlemen, young man on the screen right there, Muhammad Diawara, ladies and gentlemen. I'm looking at his last couple of games. How did he get the minutes and everything? He's having a good year for us, to me, because, he's getting to get more playing time. The more minutes you get, the better your numbers are. So I just think that overall, the Warrior got a lot of attributes that I love about him. I love his size. I love his agility. I love his ball handling skills. His 3-point shot looked wet. I love the rotation on his 3-point shot. His defense presence, pressure the ball with that long wingspan he got. I just think this guy's going to be a special player for the Knicks, man. He's one of them guys I think that whoever the brain trusts in New York Knicks, whether it's a Walt Parent who do the scouting or whoever the case may be, pick the good one. They picked a damn good one because I think once he learned this thing, once he mastered the NBA, he's going to be a pretty good player, man. And I think he's going to be around for a long time. Hopefully, he'll be in that orange and blue uniform for his career. But his profile to me is something that we was missing. A guy who got that size, that 6'9", can do what he do. If it was any other season, I'd be like, start him. I would be starting this young man. You know what I mean? Because let him go through all his nicks and bruises. Salute Tone Crow. Let him make all his mistakes. I think Mike Brown bringing him along well. For what it's worth, and I think he's gonna be a problem for a lot of teams with that size, ladies and gentlemen. If this 3-ball stay consistent like it is, and then I think that's gonna be another key attribute to what the Knicks got. And let's hope that he can really keep this guy in the rotation from here on out. I think we really need to make sure the Muhammad Diawara is in that rotation regardless of whom or what. Because I think he makes dividends. His plus minus on the court when he's on that court and even I noticed in the Milwaukee game, with him on the court, it takes a lot of pressure off when guys like Mikal, they're not having a good game, or this player when they're not having a good game. So let's see if this cat can stay in the fold and for New York Knicks and have a good Hey, William Collar, I was thinking about that. I didn't mean to disrupt my phone. I'm not even going to front the caller. I thought about that this one. Like, can you imagine if the war was in there? And I said Josh Hart. And no, not knock on Josh Hart. That's just how much I was feeling the war. I was like, man, can you imagine Towns, Dewara, Anunoby, Mikal, and Brunson? That's some size for you right there, man. That's a good look. I'm like, but soon to my man Josh Hart or William, I'm that great mind thing. Like I thought about that earlier. But Shao Powers, man, give me your thoughts on the war right quick, man. This cat's really look like he can be something special for us.
Yeah, he is something to watch. You know what I mean? Going at the 51st pick and doing the things that he's doing right now, it's a big pickup for the New York Knicks. Let's see if they can keep a hold of him for the next couple of years, you know what I mean, with a good contract to keep him here and see what they can get from him. I mean, he is doing what he needs to do, man. He is 6'9" guy that can control the pace, that can dribble, can shoot the jump shots, drive the basket, grab rebounds, you know, all the things that we talked about for the last couple of years about that 6'9"-ish type guy that we were looking for. But we got him, and we got him young, and we got him raw. This year is a wish. You know, you wish for him to do the best that he can when he gets into these big moments. But by next year, after 1 year off, putting on maybe about another 8 to 20 pounds of straight muscle and knowing the NBA and playing in the league as much games that he did this year, he's going to be phenomenal next year.
Yeah, I agree, man. That's a well said point there. All he got to do is get seasoned, man. Like right now, he's going through a season, but he get to get a whole training camp in next year as well with the guys and working on his game in the off season. Like I said, 2.9, 3 points a game right now, but I think that number just is only because he's not getting the time. But if you look at a 6'9", 225, I'm at the cat. You really get it, man. I like his game a lot, and I'll show you a little bit of highlights of him in a few minutes. But if you look at the game against Milwaukee, ladies and gentlemen, 23 minutes, 10 points, shot 66 from downtown. The cat had plus 25, you know what I mean? And if you look at the game against Philadelphia, 20 minutes, 14 points, 50% from the field goal area, 50% from downtown, and plus 19. But the key shot power, if you look at it, is 23 minutes, 8 minutes, 4 minutes, 9 minutes. So if you give him the minutes that he deserves, I think that bodes well for him because, I mean, the more time you play, the more rhythm you get it, obviously. You know what I mean? And even if you miss 1 or 2 shots, you got enough time to make another shot or get back into a groove. So I just think the guy is got a special bag with him. And I do want to show you guys a clip of him from I think it was New Orleans game. I think that's what's going to be up there, man. So let me put that in there in a minute, and we'll show it once I get it settled. But I just think that the guy got something special, and I hope that the Knicks can just keep him around. Like Shao Power said, the kid got a lot going on him. But right quick, let me put it up there, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll show that I bring the panel in the building. But this game was against Milwaukee, ladies and gentlemen. Just kind of watch some of the stuff that the young man could do with the basketball. And I thought he was impressive this game as well. So we got a little clip of Dewara.
Step inside the game you love with the NBA app. Tap to watch every game as it's happening.
Jalen Brunson does it again.
And never miss a moment of the jaw-dropping action. Get closer to the players than anywhere else. Follow the latest schedule, scores, and stats.
For that, I'll be right back with it, man.
Keep up with every story from across the league. And with NBA ID, it's all personalized to you. The game lives here. Download today.
6 and 14. They've been okay at home. A disaster on the road. Diawara with the shot clock at 6. As the height advantage goes inside and gets the ball.
He's not scared to get in there early. Team
Brunson in the pregame.
The shot of what rotation on the ball is good.
Knocks down the three.
He got a good bag with him, man.
Height advantage for Towns. Big guard against Diawara.
To get to the dribble.
Shot clock at 7.
Keep the dribble up. Don't let it get out of
Diawara tries another 3-pointer. And it's good.
By the war, man. I hope I think it's present, man.
Bridges.
That's in the shot is wet.
Going to try another 3.
Release it. Just let it fly, and the rotation is phenomenal.
With 3 3-pointers.
I didn't think he could shoot that good.
They drive, reverse. Not that time. Tip by Queen.
Here's one of
Knocked
my
away by Brunson.
most
Brunson
important
throws
right
it
here.
ahead. What a pass. Diawara catches and finishes.
Down the floor like
A
that.
gorgeous look
Down the floor
ahead
like
from
crazy.
Jalen Brunson.
This my man, we'll talk. Either that,
Bridges
go kick out,
up top.
let it go.
Diawara's going to try a three. Puts it in. Oh, Diawara.
And that's a rookie right
Once
there.
again,
He's
he's
playing in the
4
league
for 4
overseas
from
and all
3-point
that.
range.
Kind of playing against pros already in his career.
Stolen by Bridges, his second steal in the third. Diawara the catch. Diawara the finish. The rookie's got 18 points.
But overall, man, I just wanted to show y'all some of the little skill sets that he have. I think the guy in the present, we just got to hope that he be able to maintain and do these things that he do for Nick. But let me bring my other partner to the building, my man, Nick Nation Sensation. What's good, my brother?
What's the deal, brother? Good to see you. You know what I mean?
Muted up. I'm apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. Can you get Nick Nation? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, can you hear me?
I hear you now, my man. What's good? A good Sunday to you.
What's good, brother? What's good? Yeah, the next time you do that, we couldn't really hear you too well. You have to turn the volume down on the thing too well.
I got you.
Yeah, all we heard was Mike Breen. Bang!
Right. Yeah, my bad. I forgot I had to turn it off because you get them strikes and all that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That, man. But yeah, man. I was just going over. He was my player profile for the day. I just thought that this young man, he's a good young man. I hope it. Like I said, I did hear about something in the CBA thing where the Knicks signed him. They were able to do something with him, go over the second eight. But I know some stuff like that. But I hope they could keep him. But other than that, I think his maturation been good. Nick Nation. I think he got something he could bring to the Knicks for the future.
Listen, I'm a big fan, bro. I am a huge fan of this 20-year-old. He has intangibles that I tend to watch him a little bit, and even the last game, I'm trying to remember who their center is, but what he did was he was in position for the rebound, but he saw the center diving, and he said, you know what I mean? I guess he had like a dude that was like 6'6" or whatever, 6'7", but he saw their center, so he dove out, put his shoulder into him to make sure to box him out. Now, a 20-year-old, you know what I mean, to have the acronym to say, you know what? Yeah, let me make sure that I keep this guy off the boards, break off his own man, bump this guy. You know what I mean? It just shows little small details like that this 20-year-old, he has the basics down. He has a lot of the fundamentals down, and he just has he's in the right place at a lot of times. His skill set, his ability to handle at a 20-year-old at 6'9", with such a long wingspan. Believe me, I'm a huge fan. And like I say, the only thing I worry about is us exposing him and some team, trying to poison us in a way. But to me, I honestly just believe that, unfortunately, the way that we are set up right now, that somebody on our starting in the offseason more than likely has to go. I just don't think that the money is there for us to put in a surrounding players as well, with Mikal's salary rising to, into the 30s like that. Where's the money coming from? So I just think that one of them, they're going to have to move. I don't, which one? I don't know, but we got a lot of contracts coming up. And we need to But today's game, I'm excited, bro, because I'm really hoping that 2 out of our 3 wings have good games. I think when 2 out of our at least 3 have good games, we grind out, we beat whoever. If 3 of them are having a good game, forget it. That's it. I don't see nobody able to deal with us. You know what I mean? But that happens, far frequently where you get all 3 that are doing well. Like all 3 were doing well. You know what I mean? So it was a blowout. If we can get that, and then getting Shamet, coming off the bench, Mitch contributed, things like that. Diawara putting his, his positive points toward things. Yeah, I like us when we're rolling like that. As long as we keep up tempo, I think we're good to go. We can't slack back on this team right here, and their guards. Those it's actually 4 now, if I remember correctly. Now that them kids are good. They're good young players. They play with a lot of pride to themselves. So Let's go in. Let's punch somebody in the face and let's get this win, brother.
Right. Let me shout out to the chat, Patrick. Hey, dope boy. Dope boy. You know, I might be a little late. I ain't forgot about you, my brother. Listen, dope boy, I will get that up, get your music out there. I definitely will go on the page, man. Just bear hanging with me, man. You know, it's a lot of things going on outside Nick life and my life. So sometimes I can't catch everybody. But dope boy, fresh music, I make sure I get you represented because you know, that's how we do, man. We appreciate you coming on our page for sure. I make sure I get your page up, and if you want me to put the video up here, I get it popping for you, my brother. I'm good like that, man. Quality deal equal amongst your family, so I do that. You know, I have no problem with that. I haven't got to it. Just things and other things going on in my world, you know what I mean? But I got you, my brother. That's for real, for real. My word is my bond is my life. So I make sure I get you out there. So you just got to kind of be patient with me, let me go through the things. But I got you, dope boy, for real, for real. And I get to your page and everything, man. And I make sure I get your video and everything up there and all that good stuff, man. But other than that, man, Shot Powers. Last time we played these guys, Shan Penny, 11 3-pointers, bro. He was knocking them down from everywhere except for where he was at. So, you know, they had a good game. Wemby had 34. He had 36. They was lighting it up, 132 to 134 Knicks. But obviously we beat them in the Emirates Cup. Then on December 31st, they beat us, man. That was that was an offense display on both sides of the ball for both teams. But now I think that team have moved into the top 10 in defense. They're 9th in the association net rating. Like I said, I was speaking to Sean Powell the other day after the you know, these texts my brother on. I was like, that looked like the old Knicks of November and December Knicks. That Milwaukee game with the Knicks that we seen in November and December. Terrible January, mediocre February. But now hopefully they can round into shape and now get back to being a good team in March. Hopefully this carry into April, get into the playoff shot power. But other than that, I enjoy what I seen the other night in a lot of ways, energy-wise, scoring-wise, defense-wise, just all around. They them 2 days off after that Cleveland loss. They really sat down and did some soul searching because they came out on bananas the other day, Shot.
Yeah, you know, the change of who the Knicks play really determines sometimes how they play the basketball game. And I don't want to say that we kind of got these guys' number, but, you know, we fared pretty well against San Antonio. They haven't had a loss. This is just like, you know, a storybook right here. They haven't had a loss. They've been on a winning streak. They're one of the most dominant teams in the West right now. And the Knicks, they look like, you know, they're mid. Sometimes they look mid. Sometimes they look upper. And what a better matchup to have a matinee for the Knicks to go out there and try to beat up on these San Antonio right now. I can't wait to see what happens. I'm ready for it. I think the Knicks are going to be ready for the game today too.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely, man. You know what? I think it's going to be one of the games where it's, you know, it's the center matchup is going to be phenomenal. Nick Nature, Wembanyama and Cat, like I was saying earlier. I like that matchup in the sense where it's Big Cat know how to get out by that 3-point line again. Take that linky boy out that damn lane, and hopefully every now and then we get some guys get into the lanes. The Brunsons and the Ananobis and all these guys in the Hearts can find a way to wiggle their way down there. While Cat got him out there, but he covered so much ground because he's so damn tall. He can get back to, you know. So, but it's good to have a guy like Cat out there that can literally take that man out there to get the other guys some open lanes in the middle, so they can kick and spray and do all the things that they need to do to the next guy. Because once they get in that lane, it's going to collapse, obviously, especially if Brunson or somebody like Ananobi who's strong with the ball. And it's going to lead to a lot of good things. But I would love to see Cat really go downhill hard on him tonight, bring him out there, pound that ball on the floor, body him up, bully ball him. Tall guy, though. I mean, he's physically gifted like that. He got muscle, but he ain't big, though. I think Cat can't settle for jump shots today, going in the paint, because this is not a big team. They're a good defensive team, but they're not a big team. You know what I mean? And I do think we need to really play smash mouth basketball like we play in football, and just kind of, like I said, rough it up a little bit. This is a hard-nosed team, though. They are where they are for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. They ain't lost a game all February. You know what I mean? So, yeah, they are who they are. I mean, they ain't taking nothing away from them now. But I'm just kind of pointing out the things that I think the Knicks need to do to get the victory. You know what I mean?
I agree. The as long as we, like you say, keep a body on Weema, you can't allow Weema to play middle linebacker. just sitting around waiting and honing in on people. You can't allow that. You can't allow him to, you know what I mean, just sit there and have free feet to get around people. You got to keep him, you know, physically engaged, keep an elbow on him, keep pressure on him, you know. So that thing's for sure. If you allow him to, what's his name? Don't come downhill with him. Just what's his name? That is 8 feet and, you know what I mean? That is an 8 feet and change, you know, wingspan, you know, lifting up at you. He barely has to tippy toe a little bit just to, you know, damn near graze the rim. So yeah, no, you got to keep a body on the guy. And I think that's why, you know, Cat pulling him out, or, you know, and let's hopefully they don't change up their strategy and put somebody else on, you know what I mean, on Cat. And then, you know, because that's probably what I would do. It sounds crazy, but I would be putting Weimer on Hart and saying, here, Hart, I'm going to either live with you, making it, or what's name not, or put you to the test to see if you have it or not. So this way he can lay back a little bit and help out on players like Cat and stuff like that. If Cat begins to drive, that's my what I think I would do with something like that, you know, knowing our team. But hopefully, you know, we can counter that in ways as well too. But you know what I mean? And I'm sorry too for being disrespectful too, because you know what it is? I'm used to seeing Sha, and I didn't listen. So what up, Sha Powers? My bag, brother. And definitely salute to the chat. And please out there, hit that like, subscribe, and share, people, good people. Crim's dad, I see you out there. You know what I mean? Size 9, David Smith. I see y'all, Cass. You're doing your thing. Y'all up with us early. We ready. We pumped. Let's get it, baby.
Let's get it. Yeah, salute to the chat. D-Rod, Size 9, everybody, man. Salute to the chat, everybody in the building. There's one note to my man Dave Smith and all you guys. The reason why I don't want to get caught up in too much of talk about other stuff, because it's like the show, it's a pregame show, and we try to talk about what's going on with the show for today. That's the reason why I don't kind of get caught up in talking about trades and everything, because the name of the show is the Knicks Real Talk Pregame Show. We talking about the stuff that's going on with the game. So I don't want to think that I'm not acknowledging you guys about talking about Brunson and all that, but that's not what the show is about. I'm really trying to talk about the two teams that's going at it today, or maybe something that's involved with the team. But you know, whatever the Knicks going to do with their players, that's on them. I have no control over who they're going to trade, who they're not going to trade. We could talk about it all day. I have no problem with it. But as of right now, we just try to stick to what we do on the pregame show. That's why it's called the pregame show, because we try to talk about the stuff leading up to the game. That's why I don't like to veer off course too much, because I have a set type of program that I do where I might talk about this segment, that segment. And then if we start talking about other stuff, it veers away from everything I worked on all night to get ready for the show. So that's the only reason I don't really get caught up in a lot of that, guys. And there's no disrespect to you guys that I'm not acknowledging your conversation, but that's just not what I do. That's not what we do here. Maybe on longer shows where you got hours and more time to talk about a lot of different variables, that's a different story. But right now, we're talking about this hype game today, leading up to this game in a few minutes with the Knicks and the San Antonio Spurs. Shop House, and I'm excited about it. We just need to go in there and cross T's and dot I's. So y'all don't no disrespect to nobody in the chat, man. Real talk, y'all just kind of understand the format that we do on here, because we only got an hour to really get this game and talk about what's going to go on in the world of the Knicks. And other than that, man, I'm comfortable with everything Shop House going on with the team, the way they played. Just we got to keep it moving, you know what I mean? And win this game today, because like I said, the next couple of games going to be brutal. Shaw and Nick Nation. Like I said, Wednesday we go out to Toronto, fly right back to the Garden for the OKC Thunder. So we got the Raptors, Spurs, Thunders, Nuggets, Lakers, Clippers. It don't get no easy, but this is going to be an important stretch from every team we play in as playoff caliber teams, all in the top 5 in their divisions, respectively in their conference, I meant to say. So, Shop Powell, we got to be ready for it today.
Yeah, it's something to watch, man. These next couple of games that we got are very demanding games, but it's also something that the Knicks are more challenged to do now than prior to the beginning of the year. Last year we were just was beating some of the top teams in the league. This year we're not having that much of a problem. Yeah, we have fallen down to Detroit, but I don't see them as being a problem. We lost to Cleveland too long ago, even with the acquisition of Harding. They didn't look that much special. They didn't look like they were that much of a threat. I think in a lot of these games, the teams that we lose to is not because of the team that we're playing, it's because of the type of basketball that we're playing that day. So that's a big thing about all these games going down the stretch. I'm expecting the Knicks to really get out here and run amok tonight, man. We'll be in the building, and we fair weather. We fared well against them, and we also got the I don't want to say Wimby stopper because you can't stop the guy, but you got the Wimby slower downer and Mitchell Robinson over there. So let's see if Mitchell Robinson can get out here and give us a 20-20 game tonight.
What?
I would love
what? Hey, I like our chances, man. Like I said, I like our chances today, man. We beat this team already. They beat us too. So this is going to be the tiebreaker. You know what I mean? We go in there. We on our home court. We beat them in a neutral court. They beat us on their home court by 2 points. Now we go to our home court tonight and see if we can really get it popping. This team is. I'll tell you what, real quick about this team though, Nick Nation. They one play away from winning it all. The San Antonio Spurs. That right piece coming in, maybe it might not be Vassell or it might not be Champagny. It might be another emerging player like a A1 dude, but they close though. Them dudes is close, man. They ain't too far off. So, and we close as well. I think we closer than they are. But I do believe this team we have on the floor right now with Alvarado coming in the building, and I think Shohan will finally get around to it. But we one thing is talent about that. We doing all this without one of our key players this year was Deuce McBride, but Shaman eased that pain a little bit. Damn it, Shaman is doing the thing for the Knicks, man. So I think with McBride coming back, and you still got the Kolix and all these guys who contribute. They losing their minutes now, which is understandable. But at least on any given night, if one of them guys' number is called, I think they can go out there and perform for them, especially Tyler Coley. If the Knicks. So I think we got a deep team. We 15 dudes strong, and I think we just get through March, Nick Nation without being no injuries. Hopefully, knock on wood. I think we get to the playoffs. I think we're gonna be a team that nobody want to see it for sure. To me,
facts. I definitely agree. What's the name here? Especially guys like Kolek. These guys, you know what I mean. The kid's a pro. He comes in, he stays ready. You know, he's working on his game. He stays concentrated. So guys like that. We're good to go. Him, Diawara, it's hopefully a good advance point for our future. So, I can't, what's the name? I'm just happy about what those two. I just want to see them actually get, time, stability, minutes, things like that, so that this team can grow, and like you say, San Antonio is to me one play. I think to me they're a traditional power forward away from being a lot more dominant. I think that's the one position that they lack on their team. So, which is good for us right now. Everybody's got some flaws someplace. Nobody's got a perfectly built, roster right now. So with that, we got to just take advantage, beat these cats down, be extremely, physical. Just the way that they first game when we really played them and they was, Wemby, he realized how physical of a team we can be, So that's the point of this. They have to apply that pressure, baby. So we're at home. I'm looking for them to apply pressure, especially on the second, against their second unit. Second units tend to play so well as far as when they, away. They play a lot better at home. So we're in the Garden. Let's get this Garden excited, pumped up. You know what I mean? And hey, I need Alvarado to come in there and get a couple of steals, get us going crazy. Sohan get a couple of steals, a dunk here, My man Diawara staying steady, and I just forget it. I just like that kid right from Jump Street. You know what I mean? This ain't now from Jump Street. I liked him from Jump Street.
Facts. I was big on him in a shot power. No, I was big on him in the summer league. I like this cat special. I don't have no jersey. I should get me a Diawara jersey. That's how hyped I am about this guy. I don't even have to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think he's gonna be a special player for the Knicks, man. I hope they can hold on to him and just let the man grow. His maturation is gonna be nice with the Knicks, man. He got what we need, ladies and gentlemen. That young man got what we need. And a lot of facets. We haven't played a player. To me, I can't recall lately a player of his caliber, his style, his size, his wingspan, his everything that we had, his fluidity, his mobility, everything. I can't think of a player in a while we had like that. I mean, we probably had one, but I can't come off my mind right now to think about it. But and I think Shohan gonna come around. I like the way he played the last game because he just got off the plane. Like I said, the last time, a couple of games ago, he just got off the plane. You know what I mean? So he got to get acclimated. But I can see what his energy could do for us and what he could be on the other side of the ball. I just think this team is I think we're ready, man. I think we're ready. I think this team is about. I think we go in March, ladies and gentlemen. This is my personal belief. There you go. That was a good one. Size 9. That's a fact. He's an Anthony Randolph. And I was a big Anthony Randolph fan. I just wish that boy would have panned it
I
out.
remember Anthony.
Randolph fan, man. I love his game. He just never got a chance to. He's at John Wallace as well. That's salute to you, my man. That's John Wallace especially. So he can get to them dudes. And I think he can have better careers than them. John Wallace had a good career, not so much Anthony Randolph, but he had a skill set though. Yeah, but I do like the war. I like the war. But Shaw Powell, man, give me your thoughts on. We got 5 minutes, man. Give me what you want to see in the game. What you think gonna happen, man? Give me some scores and everything.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough game. You know what I mean? It's San Antonio. They're stacked. They're a stacked team with a whole lot of young talent. But I don't second guess the New York Knicks for nothing. And I think the Knicks are going to get out there and be really effective. Control the pace, grab your rebounds, shoot your free throws at about 80%, shoot over 37% from the three-point position, and let's say over 27 assists. This year, as long as the Knicks go over 27 assists, they have won 29. I think it's 29 games. So something like that. 29 out of I forget what the number is. I don't have my book with me, so don't even call me. The Knicks are good when they score 27 assists. Trust me on that. The Knicks winning today. I think it's going to be a real tight game. I got the Knicks winning today. 116 to 115, 116 to 114. Let's have a real close game against this team right here.
Okay,
yeah, I agree.
Hey, Crim's dad, Crim dad said, will Shohan get minutes to put up numbers versus old team? I hope so. Crim's dad. Yeah. I hope he get in there today, man. Get a good couple of defense stops on somebody, rough and rugged it up a little bit. Him and Alvarado get in there, and him and Mitchell Robinson, Alvarado will get in there and do some work in that second unit. I definitely can see it happening, man, for sure. So I'm hoping that be the case. For me tonight, man, it's going to be plain and simple. We just got to keep playing defense the way we play it. Don't settle for too many threes. Get the bully ball game on. Like I said, that's not a big team down here. They're a good team. They're not big in the starting lineup anyway. Obviously, you got Luke Cornett coming off the bench. Him and Mitch Roberts going to be going at it off the bench today at the center spot. That's going to be a good second unit matchup as well. But I think the Knicks go physical today. Feed off the MSG crowd, you know, it's matinee games. So you got to get up. Sometimes you got to get down before you can get up on these matinee games. You know, it happens like that. But I'm looking forward to these guys really getting it. I think much nice as them guys are, and their defense it is. I think our offense is prolific too. You know what I mean? And I think we play anything what we played the other night in Milwaukee. I don't see San Antonio can beat us tonight. This is a good test for the Knicks. Ladies and gentlemen, this next 5 games to me is going to tell you who the Knicks really are in a sense, because they playing everybody who can make Dan to reach the finals or win it. So that's going to be fun. Everybody got the opportunity. But tonight, to me, Nick Nation and Shaw, I think the New York Knicks got to rebound the hell out the basketball tonight. Just Big Cat try to establish a game outside because he's been shooting well from outside lately. Make Wembanyama get out there, pull that man out that damn paint today, and spray that ball around, hit them open shots. And I think if we do that, I think we'd be successful with it. And I think the pace is going to be important for us too. So, but I think the most thing when we get in that half court, how do we neutralize Wembanyama in the half court? How do our offense neutralize his defense in the half court? I think if we can establish that, I think we got a good chance to win. So I'm going to go on there tonight, man, say New York Knicks offense is going to be hopefully where they rolling pretty good. I'm going to go 120, 110 Knicks at the Garden, ladies and gentlemen. Just a good victory against a tough team before we get on the road to go to Toronto Wednesday.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I'm thinking for me, I'll keep saying it, you know, play defense, don't hedge too hard on these players. And to me, the key always is tempo. Did I say that right? Tempo. Move the ball, you know what I mean? Get those, you know, let's get 30 assists and let's not turn over the ball. And I know this has nothing to do with the outcome of the game, but for me, when it's on ABC and places like this, if I enjoy it or not depends on how much I enjoy it or not. Depends on who's calling the game. So I'm not sure who's calling the game tonight, but I hope it ain't one of them haters like Reggie Miller and them, you know, just they get on my nerve. So I might have to, you know, otherwise I got to mute it. I don't want to hear them that nonsense, what they be talking about sometimes. So, but otherwise, you know what I mean? I'm just looking forward to a good game and to be excited. And I'm going to say my score is, I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm going to say 124-121 Knicks.
Ooh, okay.
I think it's going to be close. Yeah.
I enjoy having the the bad commentators over there that I can't stand, especially when we're winning, because they have to suck it up and be like, oh well, I hate watching when the Knicks is playing and they losing and they just dog us. So I get where you coming from, nation.
The facts, brother. You know how we are.
That's when I get to pull out the Sweet Baby Ray to give them some crow, pour on their crow.
Yeah, there you go.
For real. Take the Sweet Baby Ray to speak like that crow, you haters. But listen, Chris Rowe got 113, 109.
I like that.
Me too. Travel Wise 112, 108. Crimson Dad said 208. Let's get it, Crimson Dad. That was a good one. 112, 108. That's a good score as well. Let me get to my man D Rock. Oh, Fabian 117, 109. That's a nice one. I like that score. That's almost all good ranges. And D Ross said, Devon, I had 1 point less and Milwaukee had 2 points more. I'm going with that same score from the game, 128 to 109. Hey, Dave Smith, I hope they pull that off, man. They blow the border like that, man. That they good thought on the numbers though. They D-Rock, that was dope. Yeah, man. I enjoy doing it, man. This is for the fun. See where we at. And our defense played the other day. I did not see 98 coming against the Milwaukee Bucks, but I'll take it. I didn't see that, man. That just tells me that team came off that 2-day game hiatus and talking about a lot of things they showed and proved that day. So I know this ain't Milwaukee they playing, but you know what? We're gonna go out there and battle hard just like we battled against Milwaukee, man. But anyway, listen, everybody, enjoy that show. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be a fun game. Johnny Davis 121 to 105. Alvarado might be a pest today. I think he's gonna steal 4 cars a day, Johnny Davis. I think Grand Theft Auto gonna steal about 4 cars a day. For real, man. And send them all over the metropolitan area somewhere. The brother Lawai said 135, 112. He said, "Whoa, damn, oh my God, I love it." I like to see. They do all this. That tell me like, okay, we do a 120 something. We only gave up one this. Oh man, that's a recipe for success no matter what, man. So listen, man, we're gonna get out of here, man. Thank everybody for coming in. Make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe button. We will see you guys Tuesday, Toronto, and the next day, Thunder. Oh my God, it's gonna be fun, man. So that's why I want this game today. And Toronto, we got about a 4.5 game lead on them guys. So we okay with from that standpoint. Actually, yeah, we got about a 4.5 game lead on them. 3 games on Toronto. I'm sorry, behind. And 3 games and 1.5 on the Cleveland Cavaliers and 4.5 on Philly. So that's why it'd be good to get that win today and just keep them. As long as we take care of our business, let them other teams do what they're gonna do. They could beat themselves up all day long when they play each other. We just got to handle our business. I think once we do all that, I think Boston got some pretty. I think they got the Spurs this week too. I think they got the Spurs right after. I think the Spurs on that East Coast trip and everything. I think Boston does have the Spurs, so you never know what can happen in the next couple of games. Maybe they can.
It is for my brother. You just speaking it into the future. So It is for above them. You just speaking it into the future, brother. That's all.
Let's get it. Real talk. Appreciate it. But listen, man, let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy this thing. Let's go Knicks. The matinee on Broadway. Knicks in San Antonio. Spurs is about to go down in a few minutes. Shot Power, I know you're going to catch that game later on, my brother. Hit me up and let me know about it, man.
I got everybody with it on in their room coming when I go in everybody's room. So
that's when you know you're a boss, when you have people putting it on on the workload. That's gangster right there, my man. For real.
Love it, brother. Love it.
Love it, man. Y'all enjoy, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. Thank y'all for coming in, man. Thank y'all for subscribing. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for everything, man. Y'all enjoy that game. Be safe out there. The world is kind of crazy right now. Y'all see what's going on in the world. But I've been here in Knicks talk. That's why we always try to keep the positive energy, because the world is too damn negative, and we just don't let all.
That's a fact.
And they try to fall into that hole. But listen, y'all, hope y'all everybody be safe. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the game. We see you guys on the next episode, man. Nick Nation, my brother. Shout out my brother, man. I see y'all catching on, man.
Peace, brothers. Peace.
Oh, yo, Nick Nation.
What up, brother?
Nick, when you can, I'm gonna try to snatch up your phone number from Chosen.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Yeah, just hit me up, brothers, anytime. Or you know what? I can put it right here in the private chat too if you want.
I can't see it real good because I'm on my phone.
Okay, cool.
All right, I'll get it from him.
No doubt, brother.
Yo,
peace, peace, brothers. Peace.
Let's go, Knicks. Let's get it.
How do I hit the thing?
You are now about to witness.
Knicks real talk just entered the chat. We ain't Google apps like Google Maps. We don't use our YouTube frugal with stats as usual fact. It's your man, the brand is hands on, going hard like calluses. Who style just aiming at your mental with the game analysis on a pregame show. Read the script, you know we get it like crypto on the rip though. I cyber decrypted, we locked them from the get go. On this Knicks show, it's the co-pilots in the cloud like Microsoft. We hot like salt. The KRT drip club leading up to tip off. We fuel by confidence, put your Nick content in beast mode like our charm. We a cheat code, we roll the ball too far for you to reach on. We get our teach on the show that's fire. Prior to Knicks going to the wire. Hit the entire game, somewhere in front of me, the numbers be. They don't lie, Korea popped up from the third eye, you heard why. It's the #1 pregame show that's hitting like Soto. But picture the photo of your bro to the link that moto. It's the OGs, we outside riding in the orange and blue sky. In Metropolitan, we connect in the vets go wallowing. And the matters with the massive without shaking asses. The team streaming on major platforms of fashion. Fans asking who the creed that's in the building killing this Nick kid assassin.
You are now about to witness.
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
You are now about to witness.
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
You are now about to witness.
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire! He's on fire! He's on fire!